This is the First Alert Forecast with meteorologist Adam Young.
That quick clip there, girls playing basketball out in that snow, reminded me of watching the kids out there playing basketball at Durant Park last year during our winter blast. Now, thankfully, at least on our end, we're not going to see anything here like what we saw last winter, at least on models or anything here just yet, but there is a possibility of some winter weather, so stick around for that here in just a minute. Now, 26 degrees now at the airport, clear skies, winds are finally getting light. This is not 24 hours ago. Now we're down to the west of 3 miles an hour, so clear skies, light winds, perfect recipe for whatever little heat that we were able to build up for today is just going to escape out into the atmosphere. So it's going to be a pretty cool morning for tomorrow morning, but I think by tomorrow afternoon we're going to warm up into the mid-60s across much of the South Plains. Now, we're setting the stage for a pretty calm couple of days. That winter storm you just heard about, the snow out in Arkansas here for tonight, that's getting on out of here, and behind it for much of the region we're looking pretty good until we get to about Wednesday into Thursday. We'll be watching the storm system. Now, this particular model is trying to give us snow, rain snow mix and everything by the time we get into Thursday. The other model that we look at from about 5 to 7 days out, bone dry. Now, this model's actually done pretty well, but I still have my doubts. So we're only going to put in a 20% chance of maybe seeing a rain-snow mix by the time Thursday rolls around, but we're going to be watching it pretty carefully. And really, to be totally honest with you, it could go either way this one. So if you got any plans for later this week, go ahead and keep an eye on that. But one thing I think is fairly certain is that we're going to see some cold air associated with it. Cold air associated with that other storm's getting on out of here. So tomorrow and through Tuesday, we're going to warm up nicely. But by the time Wednesday gets around, we'll be starting to watch actually a pretty good chunk of Arctic air that's going to break off and hang around the South Plains for a couple of days. Now, we're not going to be like bitter cold like the Midwest, but we're going to be colder than what we have been for a little while, and that actually might have some staying power. The good news, though, is that until we get there, the winds aren't going to be too bad. In fact, winds tomorrow, 7, 10, 15 miles an hour, nothing we're not used to here on the South Plains, and it might be about the same on Monday as well. So nothing like the 40, 50, 60 mile an hour wind gusts that we've been seeing the last 24 hours. So for tonight, temperatures already cooling off pretty quick. 19 degrees here in the Hub City, 18 degrees in Littlefield. Would not be surprised to see somebody a couple degrees cooler than what we're showing here. I think this just kind of gives you an idea on average what to expect. And for tomorrow afternoon, though, we're going to warm up nicely. So once the sun comes out tomorrow, we'll warm up pretty quick with those temperatures about 10 degrees above average here for this time of year. So here's your 7-day forecast. Warm up nicely until we get to Tuesday with that high temperature 71 degrees. Cold front moves in. We'll see the winds pick up. And then once again, Thursday, we're going to put a 20% chance of rain snow mix in the forecast. It really could go either way, something we're keeping our eye on. But the chilly temperatures, I think, will stick around for a little while after that going into next weekend. Brittany.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam. Still to come in.